Hello on for project number 2. So this one's the exact same project as the last video, except this is the budget version. And by budget, we got rid of the containment scarab and replaced it with another ambush scarab. So we go from a 1.1 divine scarab to a 7 chaos scarab. Everything else the exact same, and it's gonna be about 25 less drum boxes per map, but at least this way you actually will be able to get all the loot on the ground too, which I think will in the long run make up for it. Won't be as much fun with the explosions going off, but it's a budget version I wanted to try. I ran this earlier before I tried the containment one, and it was a lot better. It was interesting, but pretty much the exact same everything, except this time instead of doing 10 maps, because this is a lot cheaper, we're going to go 30 maps in this one. So I pre-bought everything, 60 of these, 30, and exact same thing. I have the 4 tabs that should matter. And let's see, breakdown, a lot cheaper in this one. So same thing, or pretty much I put bulk price on this because I bought everything in bulk. And so prices did change a little bit from the last one. So the ambush of the rare one, which you need to run, is 14 chaos now in bulk. Hidden is 3, and Kirak, Trop Island, I believe, and Ambush Scarab are all 7 chaos. There's 6 now, so they went down a little bit. Wait. Okay, so they go down. So it pretty much brings our total to 1,320 chaos, which is 9 divines. It's pretty much, you know, the sample size is what makes it 9 divines. It's pretty much 3.1 divines for every 10 maps. I think it should be very doable to make the money back on this. And same thing, whatever. Going to pretty much... Okay, yeah, it's because there's 0 there. I think that's why. I don't know what happened to this, but I'll figure out later. Pretty much going to the same thing. Currency tab, divination, the maps, scarabs, anything else that drops, but I think that should be it overall. Pretty much I'm hoping at the end of this also that either Nexus or stacks or anything is working, so I have to manually do all the math on this. And then also I want to make sure this time I don't forget is the gems, because that adds also like another, that added about a lot more chaos too if I don't forget. But pretty much I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to cut the video here. I'm going to run one set and put it at the end just in case, you know, disconnects, something goes wrong. I think it's a lot safer than having to redo the whole video at once. So I'm going to cut the video here. I'm going to go run the results and I'll be right back. Another one for, so I finished running all the 30 maps it was, and it was a lot different than the last one where you hear all the swings going off because you're opening so many strong boxes in the 10 maps. And this one, a lot less swings going on, I would say, but it was like 1 swing to be honest. Out of the 30 maps, I had 1 swing. And that was only for the 2 divine orbs. That was it. Nothing, no else swings, so it was pretty interesting. But overall, drops are, they're over the place like normal. So I took out all the divination cards again, like I did last time. Converted everything I could. Most of it was just bubblegum stuff, and then a couple like, you know, fragments. Had 1 breach map, and everything else was pretty much it. I took out the only ones that were actually worth going over, like the 4 patience, the 6 fortunes, the 2 gifts, the 4 brush paints, and the 1 fate worth in death. Other than that, nothing else was really worth it. And then like currency wise, you can like, it's pretty much a gamble when you're doing this. This also, I forgot too, because I forgot this last time too, which I remember right now. These are all the gems I picked up that were above 10% quant. And I forgot this last time. You can you get a lot of gems doing this. Like when I say a lot, I mean they give you way too many. Give me like. So let me just do this real fast. I forgot to add this to the price, but you can see like going through your gems and just filter out the 10 plus one, or if you want even way more strict, you can filter out all the way even higher than this, and just go all the way until less quantity, we want to call it. But pretty much by just taking the gems, another 17 GCPs. Where's the project tab? So I didn't add this to the thing. It's like, what, 10 chaos maybe? Yeah, 17 chaos. I'll add it to the thing at the end. But you can see overall, like, just normal GCPs. I think this was actually from the red mechanic. I think a lot of the chaos was the same. That's where a lot of the scourings, the unmakings, regrets, like, that's where a lot of that stuff came from. It wasn't more just drops. It's just because I'm taking red, I'm going to see more of the red currency. If you're going blue, you might see more of those currency. So that's why I have a lot of red too. If you're going blue, you'll see more blue. Maps though, it's a lot of maps. 70, well, I would say 70 maps. I had 4 about temple maps drop, and then we only had 3 of the T17 maps. A lot of maps also that dropped. There was a lot more than this. A lot of ones that dropped, I didn't pick up if they were corrupted to trash, where I was never gonna run them. So I picked up only a couple corrupted ones that were like something interesting like this. But overall, a lot of the corrupted ones left on the floor, never picked up. What else? Quick. Scarabs. Only thing in here, yeah. So scarabs, it's not that much, to be honest. Obviously, because I have a lot of lead mechanics blocked, that's why you don't see the Delirium, you don't see Expedition, Breach, Abyss. Like, that's why a lot of those ones are blocked out, not as many dropping, because I have them blocked out. If you don't block them out, you'll get a lot more random ones. It's just, I blocked them out so because I wanted to get through these quick without other lead mechanics spawning. So it was just faster to go that route. In here, the only one that was actually dropped worth anything was the Shadow Crow. This was the only divination card worth anything. Or not Scarab, I mean worth anything. The only divination card that was something was pretty much the Fortunates. And then also this this does not include the lead mechanic stuff. So that means like any coffins that I sold, one coffin. It was something about like additional craft, I think. That's sold for 210 chaos. I did not include that into this. I put that in my own currency tab. I had a lot of the scarab ones. I didn't include any of these. None of the frogs. None of this stuff matters. Like, I didn't include any of this stuff, omens and stuff. I had 6 of the rogue exiles drop during this, and I sold all of those for 100C each. So the 600 chaos from that was never included. Like, so I didn't include any of the lead mechanic drops because it wouldn't really, there's no reason to, because how RNG those are. And I did, the only thing at the very, very end I did is change the tree a little bit, because I just wanted to try this over here, since I know Tuna said this is pretty strong to play with. So I just took these points, and I pretty much got rid of the additional Metacraft, because I never saw a Metacraft drop. The Metacraft I actually got was after I took this out. And I took off this too, because I didn't really see a point to it. This is pretty much the exact same tree as last video. I'll just copy that tree over, and just customize it how you want. You know, it's pretty much trying to focus on the same stuff. I forgot to tell this last time. If I go over the results real quick. But the exact same. If you're taking red, to go red. If you're going blue, go blue. It's just, the tree is all over the place. It's pretty much a strongbox heavy focus. And then the results. Nexus finally worked for me, so I finally can get this going. So the 9 Divines investment, we ended up making pretty much all the currency back on the currency tab with almost 2,000 chaos. We made only 290 chaos on the divination cards. This also includes the ones I turned in, like the breach, the Uber Zeri fragments. I include those into there. It's 420 chaos and T16 maps because all the those ones will sell very fast. T17 was 135 at 45 each. Scarab tabs only 577 chaos, and the Battle Temple maps are about 50 C each at 200. So it's about 3,000 chaos we made on this, which is about 23 divines. So pretty much we profited 14.5 divines during this, and it's spammed by like 1 day to run these. Pretty easy to run. Very budget friendly, quick to do. So actually probably look at it like this too. So 23 maps, well 23.8 divines in 30 maps. We pretty much made about 0.8 divines per map is what profit. So it definitely does pay for itself. You're not gonna see, I would say, a lot until you actually get everything, where you just keep going many maps. If you do a small amount, you're not going to see much, like how the last one was at 10 maps. Now, obviously, if I did 30 maps in the last one, a bit more money, but it profits at least. It's not the best map strategy. It's pretty much you're gambling a lot during this to get the swing. Because when I did this before I did the first project, I was testing this this method actually, and I got 4 of those Valdos puzzle boxes to drop, and sold each of those for 5 divines each. So obviously it's a big gamble. Like this time I got 1 swing during the whole entire thing, and so you'll notice the difference. Is just do it based on the league. Sell the omens that drop. Also is another big money maker that wasn't added to this. Like there's probably around another 600 chaos alone missing from this that I didn't add into it. But results were interesting. I'm going to now move everything over, and not sure from here where I'm going. I'm probably done with strong boxes for a while. I might try some Harbinger maybe, or I might just try to find some easy stuff to farm to actually upgrade this build and then start doing other things. But I'm gonna link the actual run video at the end of this. But that's it for this. After this project, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do next, but we'll see. Because now I go back to work, so I'm only playing about an hour per day now at the most. So it's gonna be a lot longer now for me to run any projects in general. So all my projects might only be like a 20 map basis, maybe 10 maps, maybe, just because of the time I have to play. But hope you liked the video. See everyone on the next one. Goodbye, everyone.
I can't do this just yet. A worthy opponent! My spirits are spent.